Even though MrBeast has given away over $100 million, he still has a lot of money to spend on things that even the richest people in the world would be jealous of. Here are the most expensive things MrBeast owns. First up, we have MrBeast's computer, which is like a powerhouse, enough to brighten up a mansion. I mean, it's so well built that they threw nukes in Minecraft and yet it kept going strong, all while recording the action. But that just costed him $3,400, making it the cheapest thing in this video. This next thing Jimmy owns is something that I don't think anybody has in this world, and it is his newest YouTube play button that YouTube gave to him for surpassing 200 million subscribers. And even though this doesn't cost millions of dollars, it does cost millions of subscribers, man. Maybe you can help me get to that point. Subscribe to this channel if you like my videos. Now let's see what else Jimmy owns. MrBeast owns a single firecracker that costs more than an entire house. That's some serious pyrotechnics. Imagine this, if he ever decided to sell it, he could probably buy himself 3 Lambos with cash. Yep, that's right, a firecracker worth a whooping $600,000. But hold your breath, because MrBeast's collection doesn't stop there. He's got something even millionaires can't think of buying. Picture this, 3 islands totaling a whooping $4 million. But here's the twist, Jimmy's not keeping them for himself, he's just giving them away for free. Now let's talk rides. MrBeast's got cash to burn, so why not splurge on a $200,000 car for $300,000? And get this, he didn't just stop at the price tag, he had it modified too. Although word on the street is he's sold it now, but don't worry, he's still cruising in style with his Tesla Model 3, the sole electric ride in his collection. Sorry Elon, no Tesla Roadster here. But the real showstopper, his Lamborghini lineup. 2 Huracan Spiders, each setting him back a cool 200 grand. Oh, and let's not forget the Gallardo, a steal at a mere 100 grand. But hold on to your seats, because the cherry on top is his yacht. Yep, you heard it right, a floating paradise. But true to form, he didn't keep it for himself either. He gifted it to a friend. Now let's dig into the most extravagant thing he's ever tasted, and it's a wild one for you. MrBeast shelled out a cool $70,000 for a pizza. Yep, you heard that right. This wasn't your average pie. It was decked out with ingredients flown in from all over the globe and topped with actual gold leaves. Talk about indulgence. Now on to his crypto adventures. After devouring that pricey pizza, MrBeast dove into the world of cryptocurrency, dropping over $2 million. But here's the kicker. He's almost lost it all due to a simple slip-up. Waking up one morning to realize he'd forgotten his crypto account password was a heart-stopping moment. Luckily, he'd scribbled it on the side of his laptop just in case. Talk about a close call. And get this, one of MrBeast's upcoming projects is so top secret that it could even attract police attention. In a chat with Marquise Brownlee, he teased a project so big that Marquise joked he'd have to be silenced if he spilled the beans. Well, MrBeast eventually spilled the tea. Their conversation was censored, making it one of his most anticipated and possibly priciest videos yet. Now let's talk about Jimmy's spending habits. He dropped serious cash on a single picture, enough to buy a car. Yep, you heard that right. He splashes around 10 grand just for a thumbnail. I should charge the same. I mean, look at my thumbnails, man. Anyways, he's not afraid to throw down millions to recreate Squid Game. Now, some might call it reckless spending, but Jimmy's got it all planned out. I mean, he even plans the unthinkable, like that time he was accused of plotting someone's demise just for a video stunt. Speaking of videos, remember that challenge where he offered 10 grand a day for participants who could tough it out in a designated room? It started off easy peasy with loads of activities, but there was a twist. One item vanished from the room every day. Critics slammed Jimmy, saying he put participants' mental health at risk, citing potential issues like psychosis, memory loss, and even suicidal thoughts. Tough crowd, huh? But here's the kicker. One of the participants, Josh, came to their defense, saying they had people watching over me 24/7, making sure I was safe and sound, physically and mentally. They had it all covered. And guess what? Josh walked away from that room with over $300,000 in his pocket. Talk about a win-win. But that didn't stop there. In the midst of that challenge, Jimmy sent Chris and Chandler on a mission to buy a ring for Josh's girlfriend. And guess what? He popped the question at the end of the video. Talk about a grand gesture. But let's circle back to the factory investment. MrBeast is no stranger to big moves. He's got not one, but 2 companies under his belt, Beast Burgers and Feastable. And get this, for his chocolate venture, he even set up his very own factory. Now that's dedication. But when it comes to burgers, he's still playing catch up to giants like McDonald's. But I'm sure you didn't know this. When you order a burger from MrBeast, it's not just any old chain. It comes from a local joint near you. So if you're in a different different area, you might just get a taste of something different. And guess what? MrBeast dropped the bombshell that he's closing down Beast Burger. But let's move on to the big reveal. MrBeast's got a secret up his sleeve that makes everything else in this video pale in comparison. We're talking about his studio. This place is a whopping $14 million worth of real estate, but it's a smart investment. Why? Because in this warehouse, he can cook up any video he dreams of. Remember that huge project he teased last year? Well, this warehouse is his secret weapon for storing gear and setting up epic sets. And let's talk bling. MrBeast's got the ultimate YouTube play button collection. Silver, gold, diamond, you name it, he's got it. Talk about a YouTube Hall of Fame. But wait, there's more. Picture this, cruising through the clouds in ultimate style aboard a private jet. MrBeast's got wings of gold, allowing him to jet set across the globe effortlessly, all while making a positive impact. But get this, he recently gave away that very jet in one of his videos. Now let's talk about the true measure of MrBeast's wealth. His heart. From jaw-dropping donations to life-altering acts of kindness, he's on a mission to spread joy and help those in need. To him, it's not about the price tag of possessions, it's about the difference they can make. And when it comes to pushing the envelope, MrBeast is the master. From spending a day at sea to chilling in an ice house, his wild challenges have captivated audiences worldwide. Now let's dive into some fascinating facts about MrBeast. Did you know he holds multiple Guinness World Records, like the most trees planted in 24 hours by a team, and the highest sum donated in a single live stream? And let's not forget his jaw-dropping acts of charity, like the time he donated $1 million worth of food to homeless shelters and food banks back in 2020. Now on to MrBeast's wild ventures. Remember the finger on the app challenge? Participants had to keep their fingers glued to their phone screens for as long as possible. The winner walked away with a cool 25 grand. Crazy, right? Imagine snagging that cash just by holding your finger on your phone. Now let's zoom into his recent video spree. He's really upped the ante, splurging on everything from a $500,000 plane ticket to $1 million yacht. Talk about leveling up. Ever stepped into MrBeast's studio? Well, once you're in, you're in. It's a soundproof fortress. 75% of the space is empty, giving them free reign to create whatever they dream up. With more security cameras than a swanky hotel and internet faster than you could blink, it's like Fort Knox in there. Jimmy's not messing around when it comes to security. Now, here's a twist. Fake money. Yep, you heard it right. MrBeast dishes out fake cash. No, he's not scamming anyone, it's all for legal reasons. Those bags of money you see him handing out to strangers? Fake. The cat was let out of the bag when he started a mock bank and doled out free loans. People caught on the cash wasn't real. He uses fake money to amp up the excitement, but winners still get a real check in the end. MrBeast's possessions might raise an eyebrow or two, but they're nothing compared to what Mark Zuckerberg has in his arsenal. Click on the next video to find out the mind-blowing world of Zuckerberg's wealth.